Chapter 57b. Hey Robin, I got something important I need to talk to you about privately, I said, making Kid Flash dash forward to take Robin's place. Go ahead Rob, I got this in the bag, haha. Kid Flash joked as Robin made his way over to me. What's up, Jake? Just follow me for a second, I said, frowning as I thought about how I wanted to put this. Once we got into the kitchen and saw how I was still clearly in thought Robin threw out there. So, what's with this team and hot blondes? I mean, technically Megan isn't blonde, but she can be whenever she wants. He joked, making me chuckle and brush a hand through my hair. Wow, alright. I groaned as I decided to just throw it all out there. So, for one, Batman introduced himself and talked to me in his civilian identity while I went to rescue Superman's cousin from a bad place while I was traveling through space and time. I found out BW has a son and is being raised by the League of Shadows, I said, making Robin go still, and I saw his gloved hands crease into a fist. Talia, he hissed, and I nodded to his guess. Why did you tell me this? This could break some trust Batman has in you, he asked, and I shrugged. Batman is going to be in a bad place with an infant being dropped into his lap. It's best if you go talk to anyone else who takes care of Batman's day-to-day life, and help them get cribs and other such things ready for a baby to be able to live within your guy's home. That, and make sure Batman doesn't kill the demon head for attempting to raise his own blood child as an assassin. I half joked at the end, and Robin's face twitched. Yeah. I think Batman may need a voice of reason right now. Thank you for the heads up, I am going to go tell Wally that I am going to be busy for a couple of days, Robin said, as he obviously was imagining how Batman may very well kill the demon head in his rage. This was understandable, as the man was the villain who probably died the most in the DC universe, with how he had those Lazarus pits and whatnot. After Robin left and I went back to playing air hockey with Kid Flash after Artemis rage quit due to Kid Flash's cheats due to being a speedster eventually, we all heard some screaming and thudding noises. Obviously, we ran to see what the hell was going on, and then we saw Galatea trying to teach Kara how to fly, but even as she threw the younger teenager into the air, she only ended up just flopping onto the mat. I can't just fly by clenching my damned butt cheeks, you big titty bimbo, Kara yelled, pointing at Galatea, who was flying above her. But in response to Kara's so-called insult, Galatea only cocked her head to the side. Does that make you a mini bimbo or bimbo to be? I mean, I was literally made from your cousin's DNA, so it's likely you will eventually grow in having this very bust size, Galatea asked guilelessly, making Kara blanch at Galatea hefting up her super boobs before dropping them out of her hands, making them bounce in place, and I heard Kid Flash beside me swallow before he whirled on me and kicked me in the shin. I hate you, Lord, I am so jealous, he yelled before using his super speed to run away, still screaming in envy at me landing and smashing such a woman. For a moment the three girls in Artemis, Kara, and Galatea just looked at me as I shook the leg Kid Flash kicked. Kara cannot fly or do anything that you can do, she needs to absorb sunlight for a while to energize her Kryptonian bullshit, I explained, making the girls relax from the previously awkward situation. So I should just bury her up to her head into the ground and let her soak up the sun like a plant? I was just kidding, don't throw the mats at me, Galatea joked and flew around in the air to avoid the mats that Kara and Artemis joined together in throwing at her for the terrible jokes.